take the first corner. Stability here is insane. I'm gonna ease into it. Maybe that will be better, we'll see. Hi there everyone. Today we're driving a 2017 BMW 440i M Sport rear wheel drive on our channel. I want to say a big thank you to Jacob.
You're welcome.
All right, let's fire up this 440i and let's go take a look outside. Let's go. It is really hard to find a rear-wheel drive version of this car nowadays. Most of them are X-Drive. This one is in excellent mechanical shape. It's only got 42,000 miles. Isn't driven much, so it's in like new condition. Let's go take a look at the trunk and the engine. All right, let's open up and the trunk. Let's check it out. So here we have a decently sized trunk. You can fit in a lot of suitcases here. Very impressive for the size of this car. All right, and let's open the hood. So here we have the B58 motor. This one on paper pumps out 320 horsepower, I believe. I think it's a very underrated figure, but we'll see. We got all our stickers. Everything looks great. Lighting. Very nice, very nice. All right. Let's go look inside now. You can get in. You can get in. All right, so here we are greeted to very comfy front seats. And I gotta say, I absolutely love the way they hug you. We got a pretty low roof line, but it's still plenty spacious. I'm 6'2". We got a sunroof. We got lighted visors. Auto dimming mirror with a compass. Dual zone climate control here, so you can adjust your temperature, whatever you like. Navigation system. The screen is actually pretty good quality, but for the sake of this test drive, I'm actually going to turn it off because I know that my GoPro sometimes likes to flicker with this car. Rear view camera, we got the 360, the parking lines. Let me turn off the screen actually right now. iDrive, screen. Let's see, iDrive, technology in action, iDrive settings, displays, control display, instrument. No, that's the control display. We're gonna turn it off. We're gonna keep it off just for the purpose of the drive. Let's do a wiper test. Horn test, awesome. All right, we also have blind spot, lane keeping aid, a nice thick M steering wheel, good large paddle shifters, thigh extension, and let's begin. We also got the Harman Kardon audio. And from the very first few feet, I gotta say, this car feels very nice and nimble. The steering is tight. It's easy to steer. We got a good U-turn radius. floor mounted gas pedal. This is a very nice cabin to be in. So Jacob, tell us, how have you been liking this car?
Actually, pretty good.
It's good?
Yeah, we can go fast, we can go slow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you drive before this?
Toyota
Oh, what kind?
Prius.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. That's definitely an upgrade. The ride actually feels amazing in this car. It's not too stiff, but it is sporty, but not backbreaking like in the RS5. I remember driving an RS5 a few times, Sportback, Coupe, all of them, and they are just backbreaking. But this right here actually feels very good. Comfort is smooth, shifts are butter smooth, and you got excellent feedback in the wheel. The handling is phenomenal here, along with the stability. And let's switch over to Sport. Wow, I didn't even floor it, and this car just rips. Let's take the first corner. Stability here is insane. I can't even go too much on the throttle because I'm already going at very fast speeds. Alright, we're gonna go into Sport Plus. Wow. This car has some incredible power. And we're not even in the sport transmission mode. Oh, this is phenomenal. At 80, it feels planted, comfortable. You can definitely tell this is a sporty car. Absolutely insane. I also love how stable it feels at speed. Every single centimeter or like inch, whatever you want to call it, you move the wheel left, right, and it just instantly responds. gotta say, I'm so impressed with this car. It seriously has the performance. Very fast. Let's go back to comfort right now. I wanna lost traction. We're gonna go back to comfort. We also have eco mode here too. So in comfort, cruising at about this speed, at about 82, like I said, it's very comfortable, very refined, excellent ride quality. Overall, for the highway ride, I gotta give it a solid 10 out of 10, honestly. I could easily drive this car for 5, 10, 12 hours and I would not be tired, because these seats here are magnificent. They have enough shoulder room, but they're not too tight. They're supportive, and they're right, it's not back-breaking. It's sporty, but comfortable. But let's get our RaceBox ready, do some acceleration tests from a roll, and we're gonna head back the other way. Okay, so we're gonna let the traffic through. We're gonna do a quick 60-100 test here once we get out on the straightaway. All right, we're gonna line up. All right, let's get some gas. Wow, the phone just flew away. .69 with 2 people. That's very impressive. Super duper impressive. And the phone literally flew away behind us. Here it is. And we got 60-100, 6.73. Okay, this is by what's it called? Let's do it one more time. 6.85. Very consistent result, as you can see, and that is with 2 people. If I was by myself, it'd probably be like a 6.5, 6.6. Yeah, 6.84. Verified, valid. Oh, that's what I call impressive. Let's go do some 0 to 60 tests now and wrap up our drive with a 1/4 mile. Three, two, one, let's go. It spun a bit. 5.76. All right, we're gonna let off. We're gonna do one more time backwards. I'm gonna ease into the throttle a bit more because the road here is not too good in terms of the quality. That's why it doesn't catch perfect traction, which it needs. But let's see our times. 0 to 60, 5.7, verified. 1/8 mile, 0 to 62, 5.7, no, 6.01, and 1/8 mile was 9.14 at 81.7. Of course, these are not our best times because it did slide off. It was struggling for traction a couple of times. So obviously it didn't give us the best results. Now I will try a little bit differently this time. Okay, let's do one more time. All right, let's try it right. We'll start right here. We may have to do it on another section of the road because here the road is not the best. So let's do one more time. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna ease into it. Maybe that will be better. We'll see. 5.7 again. All right, this time I think we did better. We did 0 to 65.77, 0 to 62 in 6.07, and then we also did, let's see, the 1/8 mile. 9.08 at 82.12 with 2 people. Now I know we can do better. We'll do one more try in another section of the road where it's a perfect road, and then we'll just leave that as our best number because, you know, I definitely want to get better numbers. Come to a full stop. All right, nobody behind us. Draggy is reset. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Awesome. 5.74 again. Wow. All right, let's go. Excellent. Alrighty. That should do it. Alrighty, that should do it. So we did 0 to 60 in 5.58 by Draggy. So best time today is 5:58 with 2 people. 1/8 mile is 8.99 at 82.82. Again, with 2 people, valid. And the 60 to 100 was 7.1. And the quarter mile is 13.71 at 104.72. That's a great time. It's a great trap speed as well. And then 62 to 124 is the 100 to 200 was 13.81, and 60 to 130 was 16.26. But again, 2 people, a little bit uphill, not bad at all. Now again, I did not use any launch control in this car right now because it is rear-wheel drive. So if I do use launch control, unless we have like the perfect tires, it will spin. There will be a lot of spinning. And of course, with good tires that are warmed up, we could definitely do like a low 5s, maybe a 5.2, 5.1. Well, everyone, that sums up our test drive for today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below and what you thought about this car and about this test drive. Again, I want to say a huge thank you to Jacob for making this possible today. Yeah, and till next time.